Crate here, and today I'm going to talk to you about switches. You use switches every day. When you walk in and out of a room, you flip a switch, turn the lights on, and turn the lights off. But not everybody knows exactly what's going on when they do that. So I've created a circuit here. I've got my battery, I've got my positive and negative leads, and I have a little LED hooked into the center here. So the center has the positive side of the current of the circuit, and then the negative is on the outside of the barrel plug. Right now, this is an open or broken circuit. When I touch this lead here, I complete the circuit, I close it, or I make the circuit. So right now, it is broken or open. If I close it or make it, the light turns on. Well, you guys, that's exactly what happens when you flip the switch for the lights in your house. Now, this is another type of switch. It's a button switch, and when I press it, I'll hear it click, and that's going to stay on. When I unclick it, it's going to turn off. Most of the switches that you'll be using for your projects with Creation Crate are momentary switches. A momentary switch means that you have to hold it down for it to complete its action, and then when you let go, it's going to go back to its default position. In this case, these are normally open switches, which means that normally on its own, the circuit is broken or open. So then when I press it, I make the circuit, or I complete the circuit, close it, and then my light will turn on or whatever it's supposed to do. They do make switches that are the opposite. So when they're in their normal position, they are normally closed, and that means the circuit is completed until I go and I press it. So with your momentary switches, another example of a momentary switch is the keypad. So there's a project that you use a keypad, a number pad, and it has a membrane switch in it. But it works the exact same as this. You click it and it turns on, so it reads that position and that number, and you'll use that in one of your projects. Now, the switch on your wall is also called a single pole, single throw switch. That means that I flip it up, it's on, I flip it down, it's off. Those are the only two positions that it has. This is another example of a toggle switch that is a single pole, double throw switch. So you could see on the end here there are actually three leads. One of them is common, and then to both sides of the circuit. But the other, these are separated. So for example, I can hook up an LED to one side and hook up a different LED to the other side. And when I flip it up, it's going to connect these two leads together, and it's going to complete this circuit, and this LED would turn on. On the other hand, if I switch it down, it'll complete the circuit with the top two leads and would turn the LED on top. So they will never both be on at the same time. It's either going to be one or the other. So it is a single pole, right? But it's double throw because I have two options. Now when it's in the center, it's broken on both sides, so neither of the LEDs would be on. So another term for this is called a break before make. So it's going to make the circuit, and then it's going to break it and make it again. So before it makes the circuit, it breaks the circuit. So just another term, break before make. I think that's it on switches.
Well, I hope you learned something new. You can find more component videos and tutorials at www.creationcrate.com/classroom or ask our Facebook Messenger bot.